Welcome, dear ones. I am Fedrajani, and you are listening to Inner Light, a podcast dedicated to kindle light of meaning into your life. Today, we begin a new journey into the fascinating world of the symbolism of the animals. A world woven from ancient myths, sacred stories, and hidden wisdom passed down through the centuries. And in this episode, we will talk about the symbolism of the rabbit and the hare. Well, rabbits have always had a special place in my heart because rabbit is my spiritual animal, and in the Chinese zodiac cycle, I'm also born in the year of the rabbit. Although rabbits and hares belong to the same family, the Leporidae, their symbolic lives unfold along in very different paths. A hare is a mystic, symbolically a goddess, an enlightened being. A rabbit is a shamanic, symbolically the one who must journey, learn, transform, and grow. And this distinction is beautifully reflected in nature itself. Rabbits enter the world blind, hairless, and vulnerable. They depend entirely upon the protection and care of others. Symbolically, this mirrors the beginning of every spiritual journey. In fact, rabbits live together in warrens, vast underground networks hidden beneath the earth, and throughout the history, spiritual seekers have gathered in monasteries, in temples, and places of retreat, and together they learned, practiced, and supported one another on the path toward understanding. And across countless cultures around the world, the rabbit became a symbol of abundance, renewal, prosperity, and spring. Its extraordinary ability to reproduce transformed it into an emblem of life's creative power. And for this reason, rabbits became closely associated with spring festivals and later with Eastern traditions around the world. The rabbit represents the spiritual fertility, the soul's capacity to generate new ideas, dreams, creativity, growth, and transformation. And perhaps the most mysterious expression of the symbol is the white rabbit. The white rabbit is what ancient traditions called a psychopomp, a guide between two worlds, the visible and the invisible world. And many of us encountered this symbol in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, when Alice follows the white rabbit down a dark hole and suddenly finds herself in an entirely different reality. In Chinese tradition, the rabbit held an exceptionally sacred position. It was the second of the 12 imperial emblems of the Emperor of China, and was associated with the yin principle, the receptive, intuitive, and mystical dimension of existence. Ancient Chinese observers saw the shadow of a hoping rabbit on the full moon, and this gave rise of the legend of the jade rabbit, the loyal companion of the moon goddess Chang'e. According to the myth, the rabbit lives on the moon, grinding herbs with a mortar and pestle to create this elixir of immortality. Also in the 12-year Chinese zodiac cycle, the rabbit is the fourth animal and is considered one of the luckiest signs. People born in the year of the rabbit are considered to be intelligent, creative, compassionate, and peace-loving people. Because of their calm temperament, they are thought to avoid confrontation and prefer a balanced, harmonious life. In Greek mythology, on the other hand, The hare and the rabbit was closely associated with the lunar goddess Hecate. Hecate was one of the most mysterious and powerful divinities of the ancient world, a goddess of crossroads, magic, intuition, and hidden knowledge. She was often depicted in triple form, embodying past, present, and the future. Like the hare itself, she stood between light and darkness, between the visible and the invisible world. The hare, however, belongs to a different realm of symbolism. Unlike rabbits, hares are born with fur, with open eyes, and the ability to move almost immediately. They enter the world already prepared. Symbolically, the hare represents a soul that possesses an innate awareness of spiritual reality. The hare does not dwell beneath the earth. It lives beneath the open sky. It runs across the moonlit fields and listens to the silence of the night. Its enormous eyes and long, attentive ears have inspired myths and sacred stories throughout the human history. And ancient people saw the hare as a creature that listened to the heavens, a messenger moving between earth and the divine. And one of the most beautiful stories concerning the hare comes in this beautiful ancient tale that I would like to share with you. The moon speaks to the hare and says, "I know because I know, I know because I am the moon, and I return to life when I die. I live and I die and I come back again, renewed as the new moon. But you are a hare and you do not know. Your eyes are enormous and shining, yet the pour forth tears are foolishness. Your ears remain closed, so they do not hear what I say. You do not listen, therefore you speak foolishly. But I know the truth of what I tell you, for I am the moon." Thank you very much for listening to today's episode, my dear ones. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do like this podcast, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I would be truly happy. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next episode.